Okay, let's continue day 9 on this, not day 9, day 5 on this, don't know why I said day 9, on this Invisible Ink contingency plan run. We're going to go to this executive terminals next. It's the nearest one. It is 5 guarded. We have a 4 guarded vault here, but we wouldn't be able to stay on 4 guarded missions for long because this is the last one of them. And it would add 11 hours. We might as well go to this one on the way. We do have a vault access card, so we'll be moving towards this way. And this will become 5 guarded on the next day. But I think we're able to survive a 5 guarded Sankaku mission. Before we go in, let's shuffle some of these things around. So I have a accelerator chip, which I don't want. Let's get rid of that. I have a vault access card, which we don't need to take with us. I think we give the crybaby to Tony. I think we give this extra neural disruptor to Olivia and give the vault disruptor to Derek. I think we should use some of this money to upgrade Anarchy on a second agent because we've got these Paralyzer 3s and the shock trap that we kind of want to have Anarchy for, and this buster chip. So that's a lot of items that Olivia needs to have at the moment. 4 of them. She is good with them because she's got the torque injectors, but I think we should have another agent with Anarchy. So I think at least Anarchy 3 on another agent. We can give this cloaking rig to someone else. But what I want to do is move this paralyzer here, give a paralyzer to, let's say... Let's upgrade Anarchy on Tony. So I'll give a Paralyze 3 and the Shock Trap to Tony. And then let's move this back. Okay. So a lot of moving things around. We've got a Paralyzer 3 and a Paralyzer 1. I think it makes sense to distribute the Paralyzer 3s. And we are still quite short on inventory space. But let's do this way. I'm not going to bother upgrading Strength. It costs 900. It's so expensive. And we don't really need the +1 KO damage because we've got all of these paralyzers. At some point we're going to sell some of these things. We probably want to get rid of this Neural Disruptor one, but it hasn't yet outlived its usefulness. Okay, let's do that and go in.
Transport lock acquired. Do not waste my communications.
So the advantage of having another agent on Anarchy 4 means that we don't need to be careful about who's stealing from who. This drone is stationary. That's bad. Either we just hack it. I'm not going to use the hammer on this. That's just a waste of a hammer. Or we use a cloak, which is a waste of a cloak. Or we wait the 2 turns, which I think is our best option. Of course, this doesn't tell us if there's someone else looking at this door. There could even be someone coming through this door. Let's set ourselves up like this. We want to use a Neural Disruptor 2 in case it's an armored guard that comes through. And I'm not going to put Derek on melee as well. We don't need to hack this because Tony can get it easily. We're just going to wait on here. I'm not expecting 2 people to come through here. We've got a null drone. That's a bit unfortunate. We have another drone walking around here. Both of those should be looking away once we start hacking this drone. Oh, as in once that hack is successful. We could have a good time to wisp now. Let's do that. Advantage of that is it also brings us down below the threshold for the emergency reserve, so we get to use that. And let's move Tony up to the door as well, because we know no one's going to come through here. I think we know that. So the camera drone becomes ours. We get to see that it is safe to come through this door. Let's have a look through here. We've got our exit as well. That's a hard corner, but I think we're pretty clearly safe Open this door. There's the null drone. There is a sound bug. Got another door down there, but so far this is fairly okay. This is our priority because of the demon, so let's get Tony to get that. I can steal from this drone and then cry because I can't actually get into cover, so let's stay away from it. Let's see where it goes. That's fine, this will be safe. We'll get into this safe next turn. I can peek here, but that doesn't leave me with any AP to escape. This spot's okay, so let's move Derek down to here. We can get the console. Actually, maybe it's better to just move Derek into here. I guess there's not that much difference. So I open with the camera drone. There's a slight difference in that if I open the door with Derek, then this drone would be interested in the door, whereas if you open it with a camera drone, then the drone says, oh, a drone opened the door, that's fine, I don't mind. We've got more things to see here. So we could hit 3 things with a wisp. Let's close the door with the camera drone. This guy is clearly stationary. This drone is probably stationary. We've got a null drone somewhere around here securing this. We're not going to be able to see any more guards, so let's do this. That hits those 3. Yep, they are stationary. We're going to need to do something about them. And that's not going to be easy. I could get them to notice this drone rebooting. Or I could just cloak to get past all 3 of them at once. But then I'd be hoping that either I can immediately say there's no point in going through here, or that I can get back somehow. So I have this cloaking rig 3, which does cloak me for 2 turns. That may be enough to get all the way through, and we can use the camera drone to open and close doors for us. I would like to steal from this guard as well. And we use Olivia to do that. Anything else to hack? Probably not. Don't really want to take sandbugs if it adds a cost to the parasite for other things. I can actually ping this guy. I'd want to make sure it doesn't hit any soundbug first. But let's see what's possible. I can't ping him into the room. Okay, this drone we haven't stolen from. This drone we haven't stolen from. Let's do this. Okay, good.
The executive terminal is the
There's
large
our
device with the
objective.
simplified controls.
This is probably a dead end, yeah. So we'll go to this with Tony. The patrols will be changing fairly soon anyway. So getting this at the same time, it will be practically no punishments. I Okay, so I do want to use the cloak to get through here, because most of the map will be this way then. Fortunately, we have found the exit. Theoretically, there could be something here. Maybe a door. Very, very unlikely. Possibly a camera. Bit more likely. I think I actually do want to No, that's not right. If I close this door with an agent, then both of them will be interested in it. So I want to use the cloak now. See if I can give something useful to Derek while we're at it. Probably not the paralyzer. No, let's just leave him like this. He won't be encumbered if he carries something. So we have 2 turns of cloak, but I want to use the drone to close this door. For the same reason as before. And I want to use the drone to open this door, because this guy will see it. So we've got our null drone there. I could take a look through here, but there's probably nothing. And then we'd be leaving the drone on this square. We want to know what this guy is doing. Can't peek with the camera drone for some reason. I could EMP in this area. That might not be the worst idea in the world. I get a safe. I get rid of this drone. I take this drone out. Probably not the best idea. If this drone is... Okay, it's patrolling. Okay, so one way I have of getting through here... Let's take this camera. One way I have of getting through here is to open this door and distract them into this area deliberately. But I'd have to wait another turn for this camera. I think that's okay to do that. Now this drone will be looking this way, so it won't notice the downed drone. Yeah, there is nothing here. I don't think we wisp. Is it possible to use the crybaby to get this guy through without hitting the sound bugs? I think this might actually work. It would let me steal from the guard. So let's do this. That's odd. That's alerted these 2 drones. These 2 drones are now alerted. Ah! There is a sound bug here. Okay, that's much worse than I thought it was. Maybe this sound bug had it as well. Okay, let me take this. Okay, so this was a very bad idea. So let's use this EMP to take out this drone at least. Probably want to get into this. Don't need to hack that. This guy doesn't appear to be alerted, which is okay. And I don't need to wisp this drone because I've already spied it and we're EMPing it. Okay. So we get detected there. Not seen directly. Okay, he is alerted. So there go the patrols. Yeah, that crybaby was a very, very bad idea, wasn't it? Ah. And there's a sound bug there. Okay, good. I wanted that to happen. I just wanted this to happen on the same turn, really. No, I didn't want to be heard by that sound bug. Where are we going? We already have a KNO vault. Cybernetics lab could be worth it. That would be nearby. Server farm could be worth it, but we already have 6 programs, so let's take the cyber lab.
You've got it. Great. When you activated that terminal, it sent out an automated message to change up the guard duty. Be prepared for new patrol patterns.
Yeah, I don't have a cloak here, do I? So this could be very difficult to get out of. This drone's going away, at least. So we've got one drone coming over here. Let's see what we're doing with Derek. I think we have stolen from this guy. So many doors. Okay, let's do that. It's going to be difficult to get anyone down here. We can teleport Derek back. But this may actually connect around here. It's possible. We've got 1 turn left on this. I'm going to put parasites on these 2. So that we get the emergency reserve next turn. Yeah, that... Oh, and there's even a sound bug in this room. Yeah, I totally dropped the ball there. I will probably try to zap this guard and double paralyze him. If I get a chance. Okay, let's end the turn there. Yeah, so it was totally unnecessary for me to alert all of these drones. All I wanted was to bring this guy through, and it very much backfired. Yeah. So I need to hammer one of these things right now. Which I can't do. So I should have put a parasite on here, shouldn't I? I think the only way of getting rid of these is using the crybaby again. This drone had to turn around, that's the problem. And it's secured by the null drone. If it didn't turn around, I'd be fine. I think we have to use the crybaby to get out of this. And it has to hit a sound bug. Is that within range of a sound bug? It has to be in range of not this one. So let's move to here. Throw it there. That should work. That might actually hit 2 sound bugs. Let's count. So this is 1 diagonal. Across it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1 diagonal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can do it here and that's okay. Or here would be okay. Or here. I think this does hit the sound bug. So we're going to throw this here. Activate it. Take the hit on the alarm. Fortunately, it was only 1 alarm hit there. That does save me temporarily. Yeah, this is really not going according to plan. Let's open this door. That's a camera. Just a dead end. Okay, so I'm stuck here for now. I have to wait for this camera to go down. That will happen next turn. In the meantime, I can EMP this safe so that I get into it. Might as well get the sound bug with it. That doesn't get the sound bug. This will. This will let me into the safe. We can also get these 2 consoles next turn, I think. Probably want to hack this. Let's try and take this null drone, because this probably matters. And we can't otherwise do anything with Olivia. I'm going to take the power down on this. Could help. Oh, that's actually ours now. Okay. Take the firewalls down on it. That had fewer than 4 firewalls, so or 4 or fewer firewalls, so we were able to hack it. Yeah, this is just unfortunate because I made a silly mistake, and we're paying the price. I guess I could have done this next turn and gotten the net downlink. We'll get the net downlink from the drone here. We also get a random demon. Okay. I'm not sure what effect this has. It probably changes the hammer so that it breaks only 3 firewalls, but that's on cooldown anyway. I don't think it should have an effect on the parasite. If I do this, it still says 5 firewalls, but not sure. No, I don't understand the text on that. I think we have enough AP to get these consoles and the safe. This is a dead end, so we don't need to return. This is probably a dead end. We do have a chance of a camera there. I literally just said that, didn't I? Literally just said that. I thought this would be tall cover protecting me from the camera. I should have stepped onto here. Definitely didn't need to do that. On the plus side, I can steal from this drone. And this one. Let's get Tony up. Yes, why not? And let's use it to get ourselves into cover immediately. This one should be better. Let's do it here. So I do actually have an opportunity to get through here now. I'm not sure it's worth doing. It might just be good to stay around this area. Let's hack some of these drones that are going to be alerted anyway. There's no penalty for that now. Yeah. Yeah. So I might get the chance to zap some of these drones next turn. We do also have the option of paralyzing them and pinning them, or using a shock trap. Paralyzing the guard and pinning the guard, I mean. May not be a very good option. I'd like to have a look in this door as well. This may be optimistic, given the predicament. It's one more safe to get into. How many safes have we found? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that's the last one. I do want to use Tony to get into that, because it's got a demon on. And I don't feel like taking a random demon at the moment. I can use the ping after the guard has got this. So I want to steal from him. Let's move up here, maintain vision. Yeah, I literally said that there would be a camera here, and then moved straight into it. Let's end the turn here. Fortunately, this guy's facing diagonally, so we can move around it. Why is this drone rebooting? Why did it reboot? That doesn't make sense. Nothing attacked it. Guess on the plus side, I can get up here and steal. Tony's stuck. Yes, please. Yes, please. I don't need the pass card. He hasn't picked up my crybaby yet. I could just cloak to get past here. Probably not the worst idea in the world. I can't zap him. Well, because I'm pinning a... Because there is a drone here that I'm pinning, I can't zap him. Good. And he's armored, so I can't shoot him with Tony. 2 armor. Yeah, let's get back to here. We might get a chance to zap him and pin him later on. Do I use this cloak? Is there any point? I would like to get to here, but we probably get the chance to do it next turn anyway. This drone is facing the door, isn't it? Yeah. Of course it is. I think we're okay here. Let's just hit this And also use our last parasite so that we get this next turn. We might as well. That camera's probably no use to anyone. Where do I stick this parasite? Somewhere cheap. This sound bug might matter. This camera probably does matter more, or this one, but oh well. Just leave Tony here, I think, and in the turn. Yeah, obviously the scan detects us.
Investigating area.
Obviously Tony's still stuck. Ah, no he's not, because we've just hacked this drone. Okay, so we can pick this up, but I think we just get it on the way out. That seems correct. Just leave this drone far away. Leave this one far away. We have stolen from him. He hasn't picked up our crybaby. I think we should probably pin this drone. We get the chance to. It is only a null drone, so it's not fighting us. Yeah, this null drone is looking at us. I don't think it's worth cloaking to get out of here. We could just teleport him out. That would be one way. If I drop him here, he can get the power and move up to here and pin the drone. I think that's worth doing. That's a pass card, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not going to become encumbered for that. This leaves me with how many AP? 9. That's fine. So let's go for the nanofab here. I'm not going to buster chip this because it's got a demon. Let's close the door. And then move away. I think we actively don't want to open this locked door here. That's fine. On the plus side, we might be almost finished with this level. Could be worth pinging this guy into this room. No, it's absolutely not worth doing that because we're out in the open here. We want him to keep moving this way. We need him to keep moving that way. Okay. End the turn. Validate. What did we hack that gave us validate? Fortunately, he has a long path to get out here, but what did we hack that gave us validate? Oh, this null drone. Okay, let's make use of the fact that this null drone is ours and move it as far away as possible. There's Let's actually get this power first with the accelerator chip before we sell it. It's a good thing the validate guard didn't spawn here. Subdermal cloak. We have just picked up a stim, but we don't have any augment slots left. And this takes 5 power. I don't think this is worth it. We'll just sell this. I don't think we want to pick up any of these things. 8 firewalls. We do have Anarchy 4, I think. But no, it's just not worth it. You only get to use it once. And we don't seem to be short on ways of hacking things. Buster Chip 2 is not the worst, though. Especially with only a 4-turn cooldown. Armor Piercing 2 could be pretty good. Yeah, let's sell this Neural Disruptor now and get this thing. And I'm thinking, should we sell the Paralyzer 1 and get the Buster Chip 2? At Sankaku, that's a good plan. But on the final mission, the Paralyzer will be more useful. We do have 2 Paralyzer 3s still. Yeah, let's do this. I think that's better than the Buster Chip 4, and it's also much cheaper. That's our MacGuffin. And I'm 1 AP short of this because I did this strange thing, changing my mind about that. I can hit it with the hammer, but we've got this Buster Chip ready to use, so that's fine. I think we want to move up this way so that we're ready to zap this guard or shock trap him. Looks like he's moving further in. We could also just shoot him. Not sure that's a brilliant idea though. I think we're almost out of here. We've got to get into this, but that's fine. Let's parasite some things that are free to do. Let's get this camera. We don't need a facility database. And this one, why not? We have plenty of power. We can also ping this guy easily back into this room once he gets through this door, so we should be okay, actually. It's this guy we need to be worried about. I might hammer this sound bug next turn so that we can ping him away. No, it's just strictly better to ping and accept the one hit on the alarm than accept a random demon.
Investigating.
Hopefully he'll be going further in. And he'll be interested in this downed drone next turn. So that slows him down even more. Yeah, he's going further in. That's completely fine by me. We do need to stop these guys. So let's stick parasites on them. Do shock traps hit drones? There's only one way to find out. Let's Buster Chip this. 4 firewalls. And there's our MacGuffin.
Get that cell back here at all costs. It's the only thing keeping us alive.
At all costs. Don't think there was anything else in here we wanted to pick up. Let's move up to here. We want to be below 3 or less power. in order to make use of this next turn, so we might as well use the hammer on something. Let's hammer this. Or we could just hammer this drone. And move it even further away. That's probably fine. So this guy's going to be wasting even more time in here. The firewalls go up. So we don't get all of these things that were on one firewall before. Now they're on two. That's fine. This guy's wasting more time in this room. That's completely fine. I think we may have gotten away with it. Yeah, let's just pass the turn here. This drone didn't quite make it to the door. So we are getting out. I think we have everything. We have the crybaby. We have the MacGuffin. And we have all of the money from the guards in the safes.
That contact list will prove invaluable when planning our next move. Excellent work.
And of course we got this objective. Okay.